haven't checked my mic, but it's working. Hello, everybody. Oh, you can see the Dice Tower Dino. It's not a Dice Dino because it has a meeple on it. It's a meep. Almost Triceratops. Is it Tricera meeple or Meepletops? I don't know. But it's cute. And now I also have. I already had a cat and it's collecting dust. I should clean it. But now this is the dog, I guess. Yeah, it's less pointy ears than a cat. It's not triangle. Sure. So I have a shelf full with Dice Tower animals. Can we turn you? Looks a little bit sad though. I don't know why. Looks a little bit sad. Whoa! Second stream of the year already. I'm not doing one every year, every day. I mean, that's just too much. Yeah, I cannot do that. I don't think I even have the time. Yeah, I could stream from my phone when I'm on vacation or something. Not sure where I'm going on vacation. I hope a lot to be going to Aircorn Northwest NW, but the dates aren't set yet for that one, so we'll have to figure it out at some point what we're gonna do. This will also be the second to last stream to have snow and snow here and snow here. That will be removed after this weekend, and we're snowless again. I'm expecting a couple of games to arrive. One should have arrived at least. Well, they said the app said it was scheduled to arrive on December 31st. So last year, well, that didn't happen because they got the package at 3:30 p.m. and yeah, I don't expect the post office to be at my house, especially since that package came from Belgium. That means they would have been at my house around 7, and I totally understand that they want to be with the family around New Year's or friends or whatever, at least that they have plans, right? So they don't deliver on New Year's Day, which makes sense. And then they made a delivery change to a different venue, so not my own house, but I already said that on December 30th. Do it to the package station, the pickup spot, where I always pick up my packages from that company. And apparently that gave him one extra delay, so it should be here tomorrow. I don't know what it is. There could be two things. It could either be the Compile 2 expansion and the Compile 2 playmat, or it could be a Syria 2nd edition, because I placed two different orders. One is a grouped crowdfunding, so it's a group pledge, and I'm not sure if that's the one's coming, but because that should come this way soon as well, so it's waiting. I noticed that both are in stock, so the other, if I don't get the other one, then that will be coming soon. I'm still waiting on my translation rewards, so I hope to get those soon. Still, but yeah, it's been a busy period with the holidays, New Year's, and everything. So I'm patient. Yeah. In the meantime, I didn't find proper time to learn this game, to learn March of the Ants. So there will be a lot of rulebook reading. Well, rule sheet reading. Most of it is pretty clear to me. So this is a rule sheet for the solo mode or co-op mode. Solo mode, the purple parts are specific for solo. The rest is basic co-op. So we're fighting a centipede while we are trying to thrive our homes, and we should be better than the centipede. if you play co-op, every ant colony needs to perform better than the centipede. But yeah, otherwise, oh, it's a different beast. It's a different thing that happens. Let's see. Anything I'm forgetting? No, not really. Cannot talk about work, so yeah. It's been a nice 2nd of January. Nothing weird happened. This weekend I have some plans to do some recording. Yeah, I did not do my recording for the 365 Days Cthulhu yet. Because yeah, starting in the middle of the week, no, it's hard. And basically I can jump from day to day, so I will do 3 videos each week. I guess, because you do Monday to Saturday, you can do and which day you want based on your die roll, because you roll dice first, Yahtzee style, and then you can do the Sunday. So I will, since I start this year started on Thursday, so I will do the Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the Sunday will be a different one, because that's the battle. That's the final battle of the week. So I can do 3-3 and Sunday, 3-3 and Sunday, 3-3 and Sunday, and somewhere in between the rules might change. If we go to February, the rules might change. So I will do those recordings. I will do that recording some way tomorrow, and hopefully have it pushed to a short at someday later. I have to check. I haven't never made YouTube shorts or such, so I have to check what kind of length I can use for those. I think I'm also going to throw it on my TikTok, because I have a TikTok. Well, I should use my TikTok, right? So that's the plan. And if you clip something funny that happens during the game, please share those clips. Let me know if you made a clip, and then I will check my clips, and then I will probably do something. I don't know. We'll see. Let's start. Let's go to the game. Just go to the game. So this is March of the Ants. It's basically a newer version of the original. The original was in 2015, and I always wanted that version because it's a 4X game that isn't space related. It's always space, because in space it's safe to colonize or take over an area, and then basically this is the same way here. Only now you're ants, so it's nature. It's not really colonizing. I'm exploring, getting new tiles here to you watch and go to. I can fight other. I will fight the centipede, which is this board. I'll fight them. Then I can grow, expand, grow my colony by having larvae turn into ants. And so let's explore, expand, exterminate. Which one am I missing? I'm always forgetting one. Explore, exterminate, expand, and exploit. And that's, I collect food or larvae based on where I am. That's the exploit, getting resources. So that's all in the game. So it's basically a 4X game, which I think it's also written as a 4X game at Board Game Geek. So I start with 3 cards, not much, but yeah. There are some solo rules I have to keep in mind, so if somebody in chat would love to help. And this is solo setup, so that's not important. I have a super colony, which means I take 2 actions each turn instead of 1. I have an innovation bonus every time I play a card on an empty spot. So basically the first 5 cards that I play, if I play them either here or there, I get to draw 2 cards and discard 1. So basically get an extra card. That's only in the beginning. And rest. When I rest, I take 1 of these and my turn is immediately over. So I get the bonus for which I picked. So either move 1, move 2, get 2 larvae, get 1 larva, or get a strength of 1 during fighting, and +1. And then they take 1 more turn. I have a bonus action that's called ambush, which basically I can attack his centipede, which I actually want to do at some point. And oh, it says also solo. Oh, it's also here. Oh, that's nice. It's on the board there. So I need this one. Basically, centipede scoring, wins a battle, enters the Great Tunnel equal to the round number. Yeah, I basically want to keep them out of the Great Tunnel and hopefully never then. And during slumber, 1 point for each centipede in the meadow, which is basically every other tile that's not this one. So this one could be it, but I start with 3 over here because that's a solo mode setup. That's it. We play 4 rounds. 4 rounds that have a worker phase, soldier phase, queen phase, and a slumber. And I need to get more points than they do. Since it's my first game, I'm playing not on super easy. I'm playing on basically normal mode. And don't make it harder on myself. Don't make it super easy. But since it's my first playthrough, I didn't get a chance to play it a couple of times before this. Well, I'm not getting paid for it, so if I would have gotten paid, then I would have found more time to practice it to show it better. But yeah, I will do my best to try to beat the game. But yeah, since I don't know exactly what mechanic does what, I might see it too late and lose. So yeah, there's that. Okay. Centipede turn. Centipede always takes the first turn in the worker phase. Each turn reveal 1 card from the centipede deck. But first, at the start of the worker phase, if there are fewer centipedes in the meadow, which there are, it will go here. In the meadow. There are fewer in the Great Tunnel because there are none right now. So yeah, Great Tunnel, and that means it scores a point because it enters the centipede. So it scores 1 point and it's yellow. If any action has no effect, yeah, that tells you what to do with every type of card, so that's nice. But I remember recalling worker phase. There are fewer centipedes, yeah, and they're not okay. Repeat each round. Yeah, okay. We refill 1 tile each round, but I can explore. They don't do the respond action. That's for other players, so that's not. It costs 1 food to explore more. And I really need to learn how my explorer works, because it's definitely not stuck in my head. I'm sorry. Actions: explore, draw a hex and place it by a tunnel to an adjacent location where you are. Move any number of ants to an adjacent location into the explored hex. You must move at least 1 ant. Reaction: the neighbor may move 1 larva from their mouth chamber to a hex they inhabit. But yeah, that's not something that will happen. So that's what that does. Well, it's a simple action. So do I want to explore more, or do I want to start ambushing you? Yes. And think if you enter, you also grow strength, right? Add 1 centipede to the. Whenever a centipede enters the great tunnel, the horde gains points equal to the round number. This includes the start of each round. Yeah. Okay. Okay, simple enough. I thought it also grew in size, but that's something else. I misread somewhere. At the start of the salty phase, advance. Oh, at the start of the salty phase, it happens. Okay. We're not in the salty phase yet. So, you flip over this card. It's an evolution. That's an invade. Place a centipede with the highest number. In the highest number hex without a centipede. Well, there is only one, so there it goes. But there is an effect, so reveal the top hex, place it in the outer meadow, and place 1 centipede on it. Inner meadow is, by the way, the first circle. Outer meadow is anything that. So you did your single action. Now it's my turn. If they do another evolution, yeah, they might be doing something I don't like. Or an event card. Take 8 steps. I don't want to take 8 steps. Evolution. When you win a hex battle during the salty phase, immediately collect from any one collection site in that hex. I will place this one here. Also play a card, and it costs me 2 ends. No, that cost me 2 ends. Okay. When played, you may move one of your ends to an uninhabited collection site. And each slumber score hexes you control not adjacent to the Great Tunnel. So they're actually trying to force me out. This one takes 8 steps, and basically I want to explore first. That costs 1 larva, so that means from the larva chamber I will move. No, it costs 1 food, sorry. 1 food. A lot of messages coming in. I found a stony mount. Since I am being forced outside, I will do something like that. Let's do it. Let's keep it like that. If I go this way, then I will move the tiles. Hopefully I don't have to. So I explore, and then I can move. I will go here because that gives me dominance, and that automatically gives me 1 food, if I'm not mistaken. Am I mistaken? Maybe the inhabit collection sites in the underleaf, yeah. So if I move there, I don't get them? Move any number of ends. Okay. Costume card, yeah, I know. So I only collect during the queen phase. So I don't collect those resources now. Am I correct? And so immediately move into collection sites or the outskirts if all sites are full. Yeah. But when I move into a collection site, I don't automatically collect, right? At least I'm not seeing that somewhere. During the queen phase, Okay, yeah. During the queen phase, which we are not at right now. And then I can take a second action. One that costs a couple of ants. But it would make my thing stronger. I will do that. It will cost me 2 ants. And yeah. So those were my 2 actions. Now I have a proboscis hat. There we go. See, I changed my hat. That means I have the strength of +1 to my soldiers. And fighting is explained over here, so I will always be the one fighting. So okay, see, evolution, which means they place another centipede. Now they're playing a centipede over here. And I can ignore the rest, especially this is what they do. The blue cards, like I have over here, the Konigals, they come over here when there are 3, we reshuffle the deck. I did an explore. I will pay 1 food and hopefully survive to draw 3 cards. And then discard 1. So this one I can play with larvae. Acrobat head, carpenter abdomen. At the start of the queen phase, discard the top card of the deck and take that many steps if I want to. That's nice to know. Or should I just stop now? I don't want to move ends. Just checking what these all mean. Take the indicated number of end steps. And end steps also means I can either move. When I move, march. Take 6 steps with your larvae and or ends, which means I can move my larvae out of the area. But I need a solid supply of larvae to be able to do stuff. Currently, I have nobody here to defend this area. Wasn't probably my best idea. I won't want to play a card. I will just keep it and I'll take my rest. I'll take this one right now. And that means, oh no, this means I get 2 larvae. I will move twice. So does it mean I have to move 1 larva twice, or can I move 2 larvae over here? Can I spread it out when I move? Move. March. And or ends, yeah. Taking steps is always optional when you march. You may take any number of steps up to 6. Yeah, I'm not using, I can only move 2. I can also move to areas where I am. So I would say I will take this and move here and hopefully get those resources. And you're gonna do 1 more action. Evolution, you cannot do an evolution. If any action has no effect, reveal the top hex. Place it in the outer meadow and place 1 centipede on it. If the revealed hex has a centipede icon, the horde takes 1 extra. It does not have a centipede icon. So now we have a bigger area. zoom in. This is the area that we're working on. You did 3 things. That means that we are going to battle. That's the one thing I need to be very careful on how to do. Battle rules. Great tunnel. 1 player in the battle in the tunnel is a champion. How many? No. Reveal 1 card, and I believe when you battle, you take the card from the end deck. Am I correct? And you battle Soldier Phase. At the start of the Soldier Phase, advance the centipede marker 1 space. Okay, did that. So now that's bigger. During all battles, the centipedes reveal cards from the end deck. Ants do not play other ants. Okay, currently you are at the size of 2. Limited spoils. When you defeat the centipede in a hex, choose either to gain 1 food or 1 point. The player collects. I will be the champion. Champion counts all ants in a great tunnel. Well, there's just 1. The champion chooses how many centipedes to battle. Well, there is just 1 in there, so 1. Centipede base strength is centipede size. No matter how many centipedes are the champion is battling. After the champion's ferocity step, draw and reveal 1 card for each centipede being battled and combine the value for all revealed cards, adding the total to the centipede's strength. Unpredictable foe applies to all cards revealed to the centipede. Okay. So I have to check what my strength is currently. Roasty. Because I basically have +1. I don't have those. I have to choose a card to play to up my ferocity. Currently you're at a 2, I'm at a 1. The highest I can do is a 3. I will do this rapid mobilization as a ferocity. You will draw from the end deck, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. Great Tunnel, reveal 1 card for each battling end. But that's... somewhere I saw that it was from the end deck. Now I totally forgot. Where did I see that it was from the end deck? Blue choose to battle 2 of the centipedes in the Great Tunnel. Blue plays a card with 3 for strength of 10. Yeah, but currently my strength is... it's just 1, +1 is 2, +3 is 5. So I'm currently at 5. Come on. 1 ant, +1 on here. Oh, by the way, when I played this one, I could have taken 2 cards and discarded 1. I will keep the thorax and discard you. Was the thorax stronger? No, it's still +3. Now I'm confused. Am I drawing for battles from here or Soldier Phase? let's see. Where did I read that then? I know I read it somewhere, but I want to be sure that I'm doing this correctly. It was mentioned somewhere. Star Space. Oh, we both started 3. Now they started 4. Because of that one. I was wondering how they started 4, but I forgot that they started 3. Somewhere it said reveal a card from the end deck, but I cannot find it. I want to play it a little bit correctly. During all battles, the Centipede reveals cards from the end deck. Thank you. I knew it was there. Okay. So they are 2 plus 3, which is a 5. I win ties. If I'm not mistaken. Because only in a hard mode the Centipede wins ties. Yeah. Trick 3. If the champion has an equal or greater strength, they win. Remove the number of Centipede tokens they battled. Just 1. The champion assigns casualties. Half of all the ants participated in the battle. Rounded up. So they lost. Each remaining Centipede blocks 1 reward. Well, that's not the case. From being starting with place 1. The champion assigns unblocked rewards. That's one of those. 2 points in a card. 3 larvae. Each player may assign only 1. Defeat if the I had no defeat, but I still died. So I still get 2 points. Yay. And a card. Thank you. And I got Into the Unknown. It's almost like we're playing Frozen 2. Well, we have the snow and ice. Of the Into the Unknown. Move one of your larvae or ants to any hex. Choose one. Move a centipede to the hex. Or add a wormhole to the hex and gain 1 point. Wormholes are useful. But yeah, I didn't get food. We still have centipedes over here. Which means I still have to battle normally. Because this is a special great tunnel. And there's just 1 player, and the rest is the same. So I have 2 ants versus that. So we reset. Oh, is it for every battle? Yeah, every battle you start at 2, right? And Ferocity, is that for every battle or only for the... Reveal 1 card for each centipede being battled. Yeah, I only had 1. Combine the value of all revealed cards, adding the total. So I definitely don't want multiples over here. But the chances are it's going to happen. So yeah, you are at a strength 2. I am. Each player counts the ends in the location. They add 1 for each head evaluation. So I already started 3. So basically I want to play 2 cards. When you win a hex battle, I did not do a hex battle. I immediately collect anything, so that's nice. I will go for the acrobat hat. So that puts me on 5. They Get 3, puts them also on 5. They are gone. They lost because I win dice. Hey, Cosmic, how are you? Good to see you. So that was the egg stealer. Didn't do much. I have to remove one. Either food or larva. This let me lose control, so I will automatically do this one, which means I collect one food. So that's good. That was another battle. At some point I'm losing cards, right? Again, that's 3. So I'm at 3. They are at 2 right now. I will do Into the Unknown, puts me on 5 again. Please don't draw 3 because that sucks. A 2, which puts you at 4, which means I win. Do I get points? Spoils based on the battle type. The winner gains. Oh, see. The ants gain. Wait. I gain something during battle. Now I have to check. Now I have to check. Because I know you gain me. Immediately collect from any one collection site in that hex. But that means. Enter the worker phase. That's March example. Soldier phase. It is in 4th place and does not gain the reward. Spoils. The winner cannot lose their last ant at the location. Thank you. That's good to know. Once all costs in each player loses one ant of their choice from the battle location if they were assigned to spoils. The winner gains 1 and may move 1 ant in the hex into the control site. That's what I meant. Okay. So if I wasn't in the control site, I would gain the control site. I will lose 1. Go here. Yeah, go here, but take the card because I need cards. I'll take 1 card. We got a ferocious hat. When you lose a hex battle, draw a card. Well, that's nice. But currently I'm winning. So. And I get points. I get points. How many points do I win? No hex battle in round 1, with the exception for the solo mode. There are hex battles in round 1. Hex battle, because I also get points, right? Winning gains 1 point, so that's 2 points more. Yay! I'm in the lead so far. This doesn't do anything for me yet. All battles are fought, so we go to the queen phase. You do nothing during queen phase, right? Soldier phase. Game ends. Do you even do something during slumber? During slumber, 1 point for each centipede in the meadow. There are none. I did well by having a strong head. But I gain 1 food, 2 food. 1 food can feed 4 ants. I have 3, so 1 food goes away. I don't lose points for it. And Queen's Choice. Gain 1 food, or gain 3 larvae, or a mix of both. There's no Queen's Choice in the last round, by the way. We're currently in winter. Well, it's not winter, it's called early spring. Well, it's not that early for spring. And I'll take 1 food, because food also makes sure that I can do stuff. So that's done. Right, then we go to slumber. 1 point for each inner meadow you control. That's just 1. You don't get any points because you don't have anybody. You don't have. They will get stronger. They will be harder to beat. So I need to up my power level thingy. And then refresh that one that's not being done in a solo mode. Score colony goals each slumber. I did not play a colony goal. Each slumber score. Let's see what I have for scoring cards. These are evolution. I can change my end, which is nice. Each slumber score for hexes where you inhabit all collection sites. Well, I do either all of not all of them. Score hexes you control not adjacent to the Great Tunnel, so that's that one. But I score how many points? Oh, if I have 1, I score 1 point. If I have 2, 2 points. If I have 4, 3 points. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. Good to know. Okay, those are my cards. We're going to round 2, so reset this one. At the beginning of the worker phase. Problem is he scores 4 points, so I took a lead and now, yeah, now he has 2. 2 I have to fight. And they will be at, oh, they were at the strength of 1. What? Okay. I still won every battle. But yeah. What are they going to do? They are getting a colony, rampage, centipede battle in each hex they share with ants. They have a +1 strength in these battles. So they are going to fight in the Great Tunnel. No, but because the Great Tunnel is not considered a hex. Any clarification on that one? Then in each hex that contains a centipede. The centipedes have +1 strength. When you discard a colony goal, place it face up above the centipede instead of in the discard pile. And then when I now have 3 of those, something will happen. But you're not in a hex, so you're not battling. So, if the horde has no effect on the meadow, it will reveal and place a hex. The players collectively choose where to place the hex. The hex cannot be placed adjacent to the Great Tunnel unless no other placements are available. Basically, if you can only place to the, which is weird, but yeah. And then place a centipede on that hex if that hex contains a centipede icon. The horde takes another action. So, we have this one. It has a centipede icon, so it will get another action. The roots! Where are we going to place the roots? There is a lot of resources here. But that means I have to stand 4 ants that way. In a solo mode that seems very impossible. So I'll place it somewhere around here. Roots, you're over here. Good luck, you get another action. Bonus action. Ooh, another one. You cannot battle here because there are no ends to battle. So that means you're doing another explore and another centipede. Yikes. This is bark. Wow, 2019. Oh, those were 6, 8, and 2. This one gives you points. That is a nice one to have. I will place it like this because it looks cool. So these are limited, just saying. They get a bonus action. It's an evolution. Place a centipede in the highest number hex without a centipede. That's number 8 over here. Okay. Now that was nice. You're finally done? That's my turn. I can do 2 actions, but it will cost me. And basically, I don't have any ends left, so basically I want to march first. Get those ends out there. So I can march 6. These go directly here for 1. And marching costs 1 food. This can go directly to these. So that's a good thing. That's 2. The rest I don't control, so they will go out here first. And I will think I will stay that way. Because that's 4. And 5, that's 1 action. Then I'm gonna ambush this one. It costs nothing. Battle centipede in a hex. Oh, I cannot battle in a hex because that's not an hex. But I will battle you. I currently have a strength of 3. And you have a strength of 1. So that's your strength up here. Basically, I'm gonna play that card. And so that puts me on 5 and flip you over. Ooh, that puts you on 5 as well. I'm lucky. So I win. You're gone. This one is sacrificed, and as a bonus I will choose to draw a card. And I draw Cache of Eggs. Gain 3 larvae and draw 1 card. Oh, that's a nice card to play. But I did 2 actions. Basically march and play a card. Did I pay the cost of that card? Probably not. Should have paid 2 ends, right? When I did that intense. No, for March, and then I did the ambush. Yeah, okay. I'm fine with that. What are you going to do? An event. Move the centipede to the lowest number hex. Moves X times. The centipede on the lowest number hex move. So that's on 19. And it will automatically go to a lower one. So it will go to 8, then to 6. It's 2 times. Because it's a number of dots that's over here. So that's how the centipede moves around. That's your action. Now it's my turn. Oh, I quit already? No, I don't. Now that I have some ants out there. I need more larvae. How do I gain larvae? Yeah, when you do something. Good thing. Can I follow when you do a certain? No, you do totally different actions, so I cannot follow your things. Oh man, that sucks. I have to sacrifice ants to do something. I will do this. Cost me one ant, but it will give me 3 larvae and a new card. And we have focused evolution. When played, draw an evolution. Playing an evolution card from your hand for free and draw a card. Ooh, that's nice. And slumber score for each body segment where you have 2 or more evolutions. Yeah, that's not happening right now. But I could score something. But it will cost me 2 ants. This will cost me 2 larvae. Colony. When played, yeah, I did that one. Outlander, when played, you may move one of your ants to an uninhabited collection site. That's nice. Score points over here. Control that site. I can do that. Oh, that cost me 2 ants. No, it cost me 2 larvae. Play. And each slumber I get points for the amount of hexes I control outside of, on the outside, which is the outskirts over here. Each slumber score hexes you control not adjacent to the Great Tunnel. Yeah, that's not one I'm gonna score. I will do this one. Pay the 2 larvae. When played, move one of your ants to an uninhabited collection site. Well, no, here. No, here. Because that's on the outside. That's one action. To play a card, pay the cost. I did that. I can pay food for next floor. To make sure I have more hexes to view. Ooh. An optional card that when placed, discard cards from the deck until you discard an evolution. You must play that card for no cost. Each other player gains a larva. Okay. You go over here. So discard until I get an evolution. Oh, I get an evolution. I get a stout thorax. When you forage, draw 1 extra card. So I can draw 4 cards. And also now, because it's free, yay! And I played it here. I can draw 2 cards because that's solo rules innovation. Draw 2 cards and discard 1. So thank you very much. I have a swarm event. Move any number of ants. On when played, gain 4 larvae. Each slumber pay 2, 4, or 8 larvae to score points. Ooh. That's a nice one to keep. This is a card I'm not happy with. Oh, this one is also nice. This one says, after moving at least one ant into a hex you explored. Well, I did not do that, but yeah, sure. You may move up to 2 larvae to that hex. That's a nice way to fill in thing. I think I will. Uh, oh man, I like it, but my end production is not really thriving right now. I wish I had more ants. Plate gain 4 larvae. Yeah, that feels super strong. I will get rid of the swarm. I will get rid of the swarm. Okay, I did 2 actions. It's your turn. You're doing an event. Move the centipede on the lowest number hex 2 times. So you're on a 6. That means you move to a 2. I have nothing lower than a 2, which means you enter here, which means you gain 2 points. You son of an ant. Okay. Probably we'll choose something to rest. Because they are annoying right now. I can do 2 actions first. I can march, but that will cost me. Oh, it cost me my final food, but that's okay. So 6 spaces. So that's 1, 2, 3, and I'll stay there. Cool. Done. And then the final thing is I'm going to take 2 larvae in my larva chamber. You do 1 more. Evolution. Place a centipede in the highest number hex without a centipede. That's number 19. There won't be many battles this time. Only here. Because that's the only area that's contested right now. So we have that. I use both my ants. They go to 2. So they are at 2 right now. Well, not a 10 plus. I am also at a 2. No, 2 plus 1 is 3. That's my total strength right now. I have to check because they are with 3, so it might be that they are already at 6. Then I have an issue, then I'm not gonna beat them. Centipede. Yeah, champion. Counts all other ants in the grid here. Champion chooses how many centipedes to battle. Oh, okay. Centipede base strength is the centipede size, no matter how many centipedes there are. But I draw more cards based on how many there are. So I will fight 1, which means the only bonus. Oh, I forgot. We are in a new round. We need a new bonus tile. The only bonus I could get is an extra larva. Find 1. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna fight 1. I don't feel confident enough to fight more. And to do that, I will play this thorax, putting me on a 6 right now. They will. I'm just fighting 1, so lucky. Almost could have fought 2, I guess. Right, I'm doing this correctly. Yeah. Reveal 1 card for each centipede being battled and combine the value of all revealed cards, adding the total to the centipede's strength. Yeah. If the champion has equal or greater strength than the centipedes, they win. Well, I win. Remove 1 centipede. Done. Casualties. I will lose 1. Then each remaining block starting with the plus, so that means I just get 1 larva. So basically I getting it half back, not completely. And that's it. And they gain 1 point if they win the battle, but they didn't win, so these are here. When you win a hex battle, it's not a hex battle. During the soldier phase, immediately collect. Well, we're going to enter soldier phase, so this one can return because it's not doing anything for me now. When I pass, I pass. The only battle that's happening is over here. We just did that, by the way. We did soldier phase. But it was not a hex battle, it was the Great Tunnel. Okay. There are no hexes to be fought. I stayed away from them. Collect resources. So I get 2 more larvae. I get 1 food. I get 1 more food. I get 2 more larvae. And 1 more food from that one. Cool. That's it. This one is, by the way, also removed because we're going to the next round and that will be points. Just points. I do get points for beating you. I get 1 point, I believe, because I beat you once, right? I can choose between food or a point. Well, I got a point. Already behind, but yeah. Oh no, that's for hex battle. For this is what I get over here. Okay. I have 2 food to spend because I have more than 4 and less than 8. So, is then gain food or larvae? I will gain 1 food for actions and 3 larvae for other stuff. Then slumber, 1 point for each inner that I control. That's only that one, so that's 1 point. But score for hexes you control not adjacent. That's 1, 2, 3. If I had a 4th, that would be amazing, but currently I get 2 points for that. Then you. During slumber, 1 point for each centipede in the meadow. That's 2. So you're still beating me. There. Okay. Going to round 3. These are reset. We are in round 3, so this one enters because, yeah, there are not 3 hexes out there. At the start of the work phase, is the fewer than the round number, place that, and then it scores 3 points as well. 1, 2, 3. Oh, it's getting harder to beat them. It's really getting harder to beat them. Oh man. I'm not the Ant-Man. I'm learning Ant-Man. I'm the beginning of the movie of Ant-Man 1. I'm still scared of big ants. Well, I'm like this tiny. Yeah, that's it. And then you go first. You always have 1 action more than I do. Evolution. Place a centipede in the highest number hex without a centipede. That's the last one. That would be number 24 where you are going. Now it's my turn. I have a lot of larvae. Oh, I could place another card. I will pay 2 larvae to play Territorial Nest. I think that's the best choice, or should I move ants first? Because then I could place this one. play an evolution card from it for free and draw a card. That would be nice if I played that one. When played, gain 4 larvae. That's also nice. Yeah, I paid 2 larvae for this one. When played, move up to 2 larvae to an hex that you control, which would be this one and this one. Thank you. Each slumber score for hexes where you inhabit all the collection sites. So I must try not to battle there or make sure that they're already out there before something happens. Speaking of that, I will pay 2 larvae to put this abdomen in here. The carpenter abdomen. At the start of the queen phase, discard the top card of the deck and take so many end steps, which means I can fill locations. That would be nice. Those were my 2 actions. What are you going to do? You're going to move the centipede on the lowest number hex moves 4 times. The lower number hex is 19, so you will go 8, 6, 2 and enters here, scoring you 3 points. Not happy with you. Definitely not happy with you. Single end. You have to fight 4 of those. That's how he scores points, by moving into the Great Tunnel. And I can try to kick him out of the Great Tunnel, but that's harder to do. Yeah, you did that. So it's my turn. I only have 2 cards, so I basically want cards. But I can get an extra card. And I forgot I could do a follow action from one of these. Did not do that. Yeah, I saw you go to your computer. I will draw cards that cost me 1 food. Draw 3, discard 1. Can be from what I'm already holding. And since those are gold cards, I might do that. Scouting Thorax. When you explore, draw 1 additional hex. Officer Thorax. After you explore, immediately collect 1 non-food collection site in the explored hex. Oh, that's nice. Cannibalism. Gain 2 food, draw a new rest tile and add it to the available tiles. It cost me 3 larvae to play that one. I will get rid of Unending Brood, because I'm not doing that anyway. So that was 1 action. Now the other one. And we're going to march out there. I think I will. And use all my ants to fight some of those eventually. We're gonna build an army. And hopefully it works. I move all of you there. I could make him a little bit... I don't have a head. Need a head to make him way stronger. But problem is I did not pass, so they will do 1 action. Evolution. Place a centipede in the highest number turn without centipede. Cannot. I am running out of centipedes. So that has no effect. Reveal the top card and place it in the automata and place 1 centipede on it. I cannot place a centipede, but I can place 1 in the automata. We have a spider web. But I cannot place a centipede on them. We haven't had 1 worm so far, by the way. No wormholes. So... I don't know why. Okay. I'm gonna pass, by the way, which means you get another action. I could do 1 more action. I have 1 food. So I could do something else. If I wanted to. Pay 1 food to get more cards in my hand and then pass. I think that's a smart thing to do. Do that. Get 3 more cards. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's a gold card. When played, take 1 step into or out of the Great Tunnel. I mean, so this one scores me points if I am directly to that, and otherwise it will. Nah, I will not do that. Sneak attack. Place 1 larva into a hex where you have an ant. If the hex is contested, battle immediately takes place. Sneak attack. Okay, that's nice. Then I'm gonna pass and I will take 2 larvae, please. So did that. You do 1 more action. It's an event. Move the centipede on the lowest number hex moves 3 times. Lowest number hex is this 20, so that would be 19, 8, 6. Still have to fight the bastard. Then I'm not controlling it completely because I will lose some. Yeah. Not fun. Not fun. Yeah, okay. Now we're gonna battle. I'm gonna battle there. I have 5 plus 1 is 6. Definitely. You get that. That's 2. How many cards am I gonna let you draw? Because otherwise I get 1.2 points. If I want to get 2 points, I have to beat 3 of you. And I can play 1 card. You get 3 cards then. No guts, no glory, right? So let's go for cannibalism. That puts me at 10. I'm gonna fight 3, so you're gonna watch. Okay, we have 3, 2. Please don't be 4. 2. 3 centipedes gone. So I win that. And you block the first one. I will lose half rounded up. So yeah, these 3 are gone. But at least I gain 2 points. Now there's a battle over here. That's 2 ants. Plus 1 is 3. And you are at 2. So these are gone. I think a 2 should be enough. So I will play my focus evolution. So that's 2. Put me on 5. Please don't be a 4. It's a 1. I didn't even need a card. So I beat you. I lose this one. I gain control and I gain points. How many points did I get again? Oh yeah, 1 point or 1 food. I choose the 1 point because I'm way behind. So at the start of the queen phase, discard the top card of the deck and take that many end steps. Because we have no more battles to fight. I can take 3 end steps. I will take 1, 2. Like I said, that would be nice to complete stuff. Okay. So, collect resources. I gain 3 food. I gain 2 larvae and 2 cards. And what cards do I get? I get a Garden Thorax. If you pay for a card with at least 1 ant, reduce the cost by 1. This cannot be cost below 1. Okay. It makes some cards cheaper. Oh, by the way, I could draw an extra card every time I did a forage, which I did once. So I'll keep that one, but you're the top one. And then probably would have been one of those, but okay. When played, take 2 steps. Each slumber, score for hexes where you inhabit only one collection site. That's the opposite of that one. Score points for you later on, by the way. We're not in slumber yet. Treat all locations in the meadow as adjacent and connected when moving ants and taking explore actions. Also, this one is technically adjacent to that one. Wow. Oh, because I can fly. Ah, flying thorax. Okay, cool. So those were my resources. Then I have to pay 2 food because 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 8. That's 2 food. And then I will gain 1 food and 3. I will do a mix of both. Slumber. Slumber, 1 point for each centipede in the meadow. You have 1. You get 1 point. I control this one, so I get 1 point for that one. Then I get 1 point for each one on the outside. That's 2 points. Not 1 point for each, but total. And I control 3. 4 would have been better, so I get another 2 points. So I'm still tied. Oh! Last round, people. Last round. Here we go. This one's out. Here we go. Great tunnel. 3 points plus. And what the heck for symbol is that? I'm guessing a card type. That symbol I have never seen before. Epic game. Well, maybe. I do like it so far. It's not easy. Do I get a free evolution with it? I need explanation for that symbol because I don't know that symbol. Segment bonuses. Estels, card icons, head clerks, Great Tunnel rules. The Great Tunnel does not count as a hex. Okay, well that's good to know. So what does this thing do? It looks like that they're meaning I'm getting an evolution. Do I get 3 points per evolution or what? General rules, explanation, epic games, ancient species. That's when you play with the other side of the board. Additional setup for 2 players. Slumber queen face. Yeah, I want to know the points on that one. That's one symbol I don't recognize. And it's one symbol that's not being taught anywhere. Unless that comes from the expansion, and I didn't know that. And I have to check the expansion rules, of course. And there's already a 1.1 out for this one, but yeah, that. It definitely shows an evolution. But what does the arrow mean? Play an evolution, gain an evolution, draw an evolution. Play an evolution from your hand without paying its costs. That's nice. That's what it means. And I don't mind that one that much, but okay. Round 4. At the start of the work phase, if there are fewer centipedes in the meadow, there's just one, then the round number, which is 4, place a centipede in the great tunnel and score that many points. So yeah, they score 4 points already. Not fun. I didn't have any. When does this grow? Not only to combat, right? Because it can go all the way to 5. If I'm being missing out on something. If I reveal top card, top hex, place it on. Let's start a soldier phase, yeah. I have a feeling. Is it every time that they place one that they get one? Nope. Oh, you can start at extreme, yeah, and then you move. Okay. If I want to make it harder on myself. Which I don't. Okay. We have an event. Centipede on the lower hex move 1. So you go to 20. Congratulations. I can do 2 actions. Yay. I have so many evolution kind of cards. But they don't give me points. Some treat all locations in middle adjacent so I can when taking explore, which moves the exploration better. I could do that. By the way, every time I put one on an empty spot, I should have gotten cards, which I forgot. It's not all the time, but a couple times. If you pay a card with at least 1 ant, reduce the total cost by 1. I prefer not to pay with ants, to be honest. I could move and go to different areas. Oh, by the way, 23 is the lowest. March. There's no Queen's Choice in autumn. No, but I need to make sure that I keep collecting food. So I will do 1. I can march 6. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 1 march that I can do. Do 1 explore more. Tempting. But I think I will just play a card. When you explore, draw 1 expedition hex, put the other on top of the other on the bottom. Okay. After you explore, immediately collect 1 known food. Nah, I'm not using you. At the start of each of your battles, take up to 1 step into that battle location. So I can get an extra ant in there. So that's nice. Flying Thorax is good. In this one, if you pay a card with at least 1 ant, that's not what I want. Treat all locations in the meadow as adjacent. By the way, how do I score points at the end of the game? Because it's different now, right? Where did I leave the... Did I fold it? Yeah, I folded. I score points. If I have 3 larvae at the end of the round, I get 1 point. If I have 4 more, I get 2. 2 cards, 1 and food. If I have 1, I score 1 point. If I have 2 or more, I score more. Basically, I want more larvae. And I have nothing that gives me a larva right now. Unless I move more and go to a certain area, I can always get to at the end. That's true, I can always get to. Place low on life where you have an ant. The ants contested battle immediately, but that's not the case. So I will do your sneak attack, pay with one larva, and put one larva immediately here. That gains me. Oh, should I go for points or larva? Oh, choices. I think I will go for. Did you break? No, you didn't. Looks like you broke. I'll go here. Those were my two actions. So I played another card, paid for it. Yeah, done. You're up. Blasting Head, that's an evolution. Place a centipede in the highest number hex without a centipede. That's number 24. You son of a gun. Would it be wise for me to stop now? Because I only have to battle that thing. And at the start of the queen phase, I can take end steps based on the card I draw from there. Which means I could put my larvae and defend that. What happens here? Yeah, nice, but I'm gonna try to sacrifice them all. But yeah. That means I purposely stop right now. Pass. Just so I can try to beat him. Because there's nothing that gives me points. So I could do one more explore, see what happens, and then pass. Because I'm collecting enough food, right? You're not collecting food, but you are collecting food, so I'm collecting at least 3 food. So I will do that. Do an explore. It has a wormhole. We have our first worm. That's number 12. Mud. I will go here. And if I move, and if I place one, I can move into it. But how many steps can I take when I do that? When I do an explore? You must move at least one end from any adjacent connected locations. Ah! Sure. I'll go there. Probably not my wisest decision. So sometimes I forget to move. Well, I didn't do that much exploring. He did most of the work. And then I didn't do anything. I will end the game here. So your final action. Oh, now we're gonna reshuffle. Colony, Rampage, Centipedes battle in each hex they share with ants. They have +1 strength. So currently you are at 3 and I am at 2. I can try to beat you, which I am going to do, because I have enough cards. The highest I have is a 3. So that would make me a 5. So please don't have 2 or higher. It's a 3. Ah, you win the battle. You kill my ant. You score 1 point for winning the battle. So yeah, there will only be this nice little battle at the end. Oh, too bad. I forgot I can do one of those actions. No, okay. So this is 3 plus 1 is 4. I'm gonna bite both of them. There's 2 cards. I have to do my card first. So the highest I can do is 2. So I'm at 6. You're at 2, that means 4. And 3, you're at 7. You kick my butt. You gain 1 more point. I had to try, because I had to. Well, if I fought 1. Ah, crap. Okay. This is after effect, I know. But I forgot there were only 2. So I could still go for that one. So that means I beat 1. I lose the half rounded up. You will block that. I still get the 2 points. And I gain a card. Well, the card says, well, something, but I don't need that. I'm still behind, which I don't like, but yeah. And that was the battle. Collect resources. I gain 1, 2, 3 food. 1, 2, 3 food. I collect 3 cards. So on cards I might score a lot of points. I gain 1 larva over there, 2 larvae over here, and 1 point. So that's 6 larvae. And that's it. Got them all. Yeah. I need to feed all 3 food to keep my 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3 alive. Then score 1 point for each inner hex that I control. That's 2. You score 1 point for each in your meadow. That's also 2. Then colony goals. I control, right? The 3 outside, still 1 too little. Oh, wait. At the start of the queen phase, flip the top deck. Oh, I can make 4 steps. Oh. I will go here. That's 1, 2, 3. Which gives me 2 new larvae because that's in control. Yeah. And I control that one. Now I control 4. And that means I get 3 points. Nice. Then territory nest. Move. Inhabit all the spots, which is 3, not 4, sadly. But that's 2 more points. And then I get final scoring points. Where did I leave the... You score also something at the end, right? Final scoring. End game rewards. Players who did not suffer starvation. Yay! I had just enough food. I get 2 points because I have more than 4 and 2 points because I have more of 3. So I get 4 more points. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. I won. Yay! My first victory. I won, people. Yeah. Okay, let's find somebody to raid. On YouTube, yes, sorry, that's not a YouTube thing, that's a Twitch thing. So, which means I'm gonna send all my viewers, I don't know how many, but all of them, to a different channel. Let's see who's live right now. Panda, are you going to raid me? Don't raid me. Don't raid me. Don't do it. Don't do it. Because then I have to find somebody else to raid. Let's see. Can we beat Panda? They're still talking. So, you know, I'm gonna raid M Peoples. Say hi to M Peoples for me. And I hope to see you again soon. Bye, everybody.